back to Retro Talk, your first and only news source for all Retro League content. And boy, we got some breaking news. As much as I came into the studio today, and I know, and we will get to it, the Baltimore and Kansas City shootout that happened last night. I know I didn't wake up early. That was a little bit of overtime. We got to see it. What a great game. But Houston, we have a problem. And I don't want to be the guy to constantly be pissing on the Houston Texans, right? I do want them to do well, right? I don't want to seem biased in this aspect. I do like Mike Hunt in a sense. Diamond has been doing well in my fantasy, so I want to see them continue. I just want to make that very, very clear. But Houston, we have a problem. Brian, can you put and I don't know if you guys have read any of the news headlines on what Olave tweeted out last night. And Brian, am I right in saying he has not deleted that tweet yet? Oh, it has been deleted. How long has that tweet been up for? I don't mean to laugh. But come on. And I know the Houston fans hate me for some reason. I want to see you guys do well. You're rebuilding. Trust me. I've seen this from any franchise that rebuilds and gets. I get it. I respect it. And everyone thinks I hate Olave. I don't hate Olave, but there's stuff like this where you can't not cover it. You know? Can we even... I read the tweet at 8 a.m. this morning, and I can't remember exactly what it was. Can we put it up here? Let me see it. It says I'm reading it in my head first. We can't even say that on television. I'm gonna try to. It says I can't. I can't, right? It's just gonna be prepositions and maybe nouns in there without every... Okay. We've seen it. Take it down. I don't like covering this stuff on there, and I know my producer's going to say, talk about it. It gets clicks. I don't want this show to become Jerry Springer here. And I know there's going to be a ton of other talk shows talking about that. If you're a listener, you know I like to talk football and strictly football, but this can't go unnoticed, so I'll pay it a little bit of mind here. I don't know what Olave is thinking. Saying this by himself is still an issue for me. Saying this in your head, still, I would consider some sort of therapy. Having these thoughts. And then dishing them to, and I'm not even going to say the player's name because I don't want that person to get heat off of what Olave is doing, right? You know the player. I'm going to leave him anonymous just because I don't want his name in the headlines. I don't want his name to be hashtag. I don't want the Chargers to be hashtag. They're doing their own thing. They're balling. And quite frankly, the way it pans out, I think the Texans might see them here in the playoffs. Maybe, possibly, probably. So let's talk about this tweet a little bit. I don't want to brush on it, but I think we're wasting too much time on it. Olave tweeting this out. Again, it's not the fact that his mind thought of this. It's not locker room talk at this. And I'm not trying to be PC here whatsoever. I get it. But Olave's stupid decisions, which he makes many of them, on and off the field, had to type this up. First of all, let's rewind it. Had the thought, typed it up, and then decided to hit send. This wasn't a DM, ladies and gentlemen. Or maybe he thought it was a DM. I don't know. He makes stupid mistakes. We've seen that. To put this out, and I don't even think he knows how Twitter works, but to put this out, not only It's a receipt. It's not like he said it and somebody ended up having a voice recorder and then recorded it and then he has to apologize for it. He made this statement out into the public. Now, a lot of people are saying and a lot of people are writing in that, maybe he was drunk or maybe this. I don't see that. And I know there's rumors of substance abuse and maybe I don't want to even touch on that. Trust me, I'll cover rumors on another thing. That I'm not touching. I personally haven't seen anything on that. I don't know the guy personally. I don't want to dig into that realm of what ifs and this is that. I'm going to hear and we're going to talk facts here. And I don't mean to laugh at this, but to tweet this out and poor Mike Hunt, poor Texans franchise, they finally got a good thing going. Their fans are hovering at like 67%. They're not even that well, but you got a good thing going. And I don't want to sit here and pat my back and say I told you so. I'm not going to go that, but things are kind of turning out how I thought they would with this guy. And some behind the scenes actions, I know that the franchise can cover up a couple things. What's going on in practice or, that's family drama. And that should stay at home. And I think Mike Hunt's done a good enough job of keeping wraps on too much exposure. But luckily, he's got guys like Diamond who are catching like 3 touchdowns a game. Focus on that. But it's so hard when Olave is doing these things. And this is big. This one's big. This is, I don't know how they're going to get themselves out of this. There's a press conference tonight with Coach Hunt. And we'll probably cover that in the morning. And that's the most I'm going to say on that. I don't want to touch about this. You're going to hear about this in the news. You're going to see this program after program. And I don't want this to be the show or we just crap on players or air out dirty laundry. But this we're going to have to touch on a little bit. But could we just show that tweet one more time? Do we have to blur most of it out? We do. Yeah. To give you an idea, you got Twitter, you can look it up, see it for yourself, and that's the last I'm going to say about it. Can we talk Baltimore for a minute? We can, okay. Let's talk Baltimore Ravens for a second.